Well, that was environmentalist Desmond Majekodomi sharing his insight on climate change and funding for Africa. Moving on, with more than over 440,000 hectares of land impacted by the flooding, the International Committee of the Red Cross ICRC and the Nigerian Red Cross Society have called on well-meaning individuals and corporate bodies within Nigeria to donate towards supporting farmers with agricultural supplies to battle an impending food insecurity. Farmers across the country have lamented that the floods have sunk their investments and called on the government to intervene to prevent food scarcity in 2023. Speaking in an interview, Benson Agro, Disaster Response Coordinator at the Nigerian Red Cross Society, who said the society had anticipated the flood, added that the flood superseded their expectations.
It's a disaster, really it's a disaster, because all my effort is on my farm, so it's been gone. So I left with no option than to depend on God, than to wait to see what God will do again. Yes, we can recover if we get assistance from some organizations, like having seed that will help us to have the ability to farm, to do dry season farming.
The flood used to come around September ending. Most of our community people, who I personally used to harvest some of my farm before then, some of my crop are already been harvested. But this year, none of them were harvested because the flood came early. That is early August. That's how it affects my farm. I harvested nothing this year. Honestly, it will affect me because all of my hope now is on my farm. I use all I have to put it on my farm as an investment, expecting that I will harvest, more from what I've put in so far on my farm to take care of my needs or my problem, to solve my problem. But now it has gone down, so I left with not other option.
Before now, the Nigerian Red Cross has anticipated this flood, but not in the magnitude that it came. We've had in place anticipatory action protocols that we have used to prepare for flooding. So in some of these states, we already have some communities that have been trained to respond and to evacuate people to higher ground when the flood comes. Right now, as we speak, some of our staff and volunteers are in some states already registering persons who are impacted by flood for possible assistance in cash and kind.